Welcome to another DragonLance Saga Readings episode. My name is Adam, and today I'm reading the Devil's Due publishing comic The Worlds of Dungeons & Dragons, Volume 1, The Legacy, Part 1 of 2. I would like to take a moment and thank the members of this channel, and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below. DragonLance, The Legacy, Part 1 of 2. Written by Margaret, Weis, and Tracy Hickman. Adapted by Neil Clyde. Line art by Javier, Arand. Colors by Chris Summers. In a land shaken by an ancient cataclysm, a place where the gods are little more than faded legends, the heroes of the lands must test their sword arms on the battlefield, and the metal of their hearts in other, more dangerous tests. Their quest will lead them to the true meaning of the gods' departure and the secret of the mysterious artifacts known as the Dragonlances, but such knowledge always comes at a price. He came in the middle of a still black night. The only moon in the sky was one his eyes alone could see. Thus runs the legend of Raistlin Majere's return to this tower. Palin said nothing. The words had been in his heart since he was old enough to dream. He looked at the gates barring his entrance, and further upward to the tower. Palanthas's tower of high sorcery, protected by a spell-bound grove from which, unless protected by a charm, no one could enter or come out alive. No one but its previous master, the Archmage Raistlin Majere, Palin's uncle, dead now for 25 years. It had been mid-morning when they'd left the tower in Weyrith, hundreds of miles south. Palin had journeyed there with his father, Krynn and Majere, hero of the lands. "Let's get out of here. Go inside or something." It was mid-morning still, and their journey having taken no more than a breath with the magical aid of Dalamar, current head of the Order of the Black Robes, and former apprentice to Raistlin Majere. "Very well, although there is no hurry." Approaching the grove, shivering with fear, Palin looked at his father with new respect. Driven by love for his twin, Raistlin, Krynn had dared enter the grove and had nearly paid with his life. His father's face was pale and grim, much as it was in Weyrith, confronting the heads of the wizards' conclave. Much as it was when he discovered that Raistlin might still be alive. "You're wrong! My brother is dead!" "What proof have you?" "The portal to the abyss closed, leaving him trapped on the other side. Her Dark Majesty would not kill him, not after he prevented her entry to the world. Death would have been Raistlin's salvation." "And so it was." "I hear certainty in your voice, Krynn. Share your knowledge with us. Does this have something to do with my son, Justerius? With the test he plans to take?" "Yes." "I was numb after Raistlin died. My brother, the person that I loved better than anyone in this world, was gone. Lost. I spent a month at Tanis's before I went home. One day, when I didn't think I could live without going mad, I went into my room and locked the door. How easy it would be to escape. I lay down intending to kill myself and fell into an exhausting sleep. When I woke up, all was quiet. Solinary's light shone in the window. I was filled with peace, and then I saw him. His face was as I'd seen it last, but the lines of pain, the marks of greed and evil were gone. The face of my brother, my twin, not the stranger he'd become. The next day I was able to go home. For the first time in my life, I believed in Paladin. I knew that he understood Raistlin and judged him mercifully, accepting his sacrifice. There, Justerius. What do you say to faith like that? Caramon Majere, I take it? Dunbar Mastermate of Northern Aragoth, head of the Order of the White Robes. I've been visiting with your son instead of doing my duty here, I'm afraid. Fine lad. Well, I guess we'll be on our way. You cannot go, Caramon. There's still much to discuss. Almost 30 years ago, Raistlin Majere came here to take his test. Once inside the tower, he was contacted by... We know that. Some of us do not, or at least do not know the whole story. The test was difficult for Raistlin, as it is for all of us who take it. Your twin had the skill to succeed on his own, but he accepted the help of the evil wizard Fistendantilus. Fistendantilus died at Skullcap Mountain, but his spirit survived, waiting to find a body to inhabit. He found Raistlin. That evil wizard took my brother's soul, and you mages let him! Raistlin made a choice to embrace that darkness. That is what shattered his body, not the test. This is the sacrifice I make for my magic. How many times do you hear him say those words? By signs we have seen and contacts made, we believe Raistlin lives, much as did Fistendantilus. Don't you see? It happened once, it can happen again. He needs a body to inhabit, and you, his beloved twin, have provided him with one young, strong, and trained in magic, your son. This night, all the 3 moons, silver, red, and black, will be in the sky at the same time. If Raistlin has the ability to escape the abyss, it could be on a night like this. Return with me to Palanthas. There we will attempt to defeat the Archmage who challenged the Queen of Darkness, though we haven't a prayer. You haven't been to the laboratory since? The week you left to seal it shut. Inside are the spellbooks of Raistlin and Fistendantilus, and, of course, the Staff of Magus. His staff? I was told it was lost. So it is, young one. The spell upon that chamber is such that none may enter upon pain of death. There's one other thing in that laboratory, the portal to the abyss. If we can't get in, how are we supposed to look inside to prove my twin is dead? This was all a ruse. To what do you want of me? Nothing of you, Caramon. Not my son! Damn you wizards! I won't allow it! Father, please! We cannot open the door from the outside, but there is one here, Caramon, my friend, for whom the door may open from the inside. For me, the gates will open. The chase took longer than I'd expected, during which we found the tracks of some orc stragglers. There is our destination. For me, the gates will open. Do you want to rest, Father? Let's get this foolishness over with and go home. His father's voice was gruff, but Palin heard a note in it he'd never heard before. Fear. His father was frightened of the magic. He is afraid, and I am not. Palin's body trembled with ecstasy. He felt it burn in his blood. You taste the power. Go forward, Palin. Go forward. Steady. It is the Guardian. Master of the Tower. It has been long since you have visited this place. Give me the key. Stand aside and let us pass. Keep this key for eternity. Give it to no one. No one is to enter. Let death be swift for those who try. Thus was your command, Master, and I obey it. What will you do if I come up there? Your magic is powerful. but can have no effect on me. Only one had that power. Come, Palin. This has been all for nothing. Wait. Palin? Come forward. No! Let him go. It is our only chance, or are you afraid of what you might find? Raistlin is dead. I don't trust you mages. You won't take my son from me. Enough, Father. You've never understood me. I'm not like my brothers, the warriors. I've heard you and Mother talking at night, saying that I'd outgrow this. But can't you see? The magic is my life, my love. You never understood my uncle either. You aren't intending to let me take the test, are you? Maybe even this is some foul stew you and your friends have cooked up to feed me so that I'll quit. Well, it won't work. I will do this, Father. Come, Palin. Kerriman, you must not interfere. No! Come closer, Palin. My father loves me, Palin thought, but all the more reason for letting him go. I will show him. I will prove to him that I am no child. What is this? Do you dare stop me, Master of the Tower? There is only one true Master, he who came to us long ago. For him, the gates opened. Palin, don't enter alone. You know nothing of the art. You have not taken the test. You cannot fight him. Palin! Palin, come home! I can't lose you. Not like I lost him. Come to me, Palin. I need your help. For him, the door opened. Sire! Palin! Palin had heard this chamber described to him twice. It looked just as he'd pictured it in his dreams. No one has disturbed it in 25 years. His heart beat faster as he approached the spellbooks. The ones with the night blue binding and silver runes were the books of Fistendalis. The row beneath, black and silver, were his uncle's. Palin wondered if he should try to read them. What would happen if he did? Then he noticed for the first time the source of the light illuminating the laboratory. The Staff of Magius. Given to Raistlin when he completed his test, it could cast light with a word. No other hand could touch it without extinguishing its light. But my father held it, used it to prevent the Dark Queen from entering the world. Use it with my dying uncle's help. Created long ago by wizards greedy for knowledge, the portals had led them to their doom, into the realm of the gods. To close the portal, Raistlin had entered and challenged the Dark Queen, thinking to rule in her stead. The consequences of such ambition in a human should have resulted in the destruction of the world. Realizing his mistake, Raistlin closed the portal, preventing the Queen from entering, trapping himself on the other side of the doorway. Palin, help. No. No! Delamar! From darkness to darkness, my voice echoes in the emptiness. From this world to the next, my voice cries with life. From darkness to darkness, I shout. Beneath my feet, all is made firm. No! No! Stop! Palin, help me. Time that flows, hold in your course. Because by fate, even the gods are cast down. Someone, help! Uncle, please! Weep ye all with me. Raistlin. Palin, come to me. Everything was silent. He had never been here before, yet it was familiar. His father's voice came to him as though it was sunset or somewhere in the distance a fire burned. The abyss. Palin. Uncle? Not now. Palin started forward when the dark shadow fell across his vision, blinding him more completely than the brilliant light. The darkness filled his mind, soul, and body with terror and fear. Though it was thick and encompassing, he saw within it a woman, more desirable than any he had seen in his life. He saw her and understood that the darkness was in his mind, for this was Takesis, the queen of darkness. Palin shut his eyes to blot out the dreadful sight, but he had seen it, and would always see it in his dreams, just as he would hear his uncle's agonized cry forever. His mind reeled. His knees went limp, and through the haze of sickness and terror, Palin was aware of the... He sensed her searching for him, listening, smelling. He could not fight, or even look up at her. He did not have the strength. He could only crouch in the sand, shivering in fear, and wait for the end. But the end did not come. The shadow lifted. Fear subsided. Palin, help! What can I do? I have no power to help you. You must be strong for your sake as well as mine. Look at me. You know me, Palin. I know you, Uncle. Father lied. He lied to me, to himself. Palin, be strong. You can free me, but you must be quick. Use the staff. Touch the locks around my wrists. Hurry, the Queen. Where is the Dark Queen? Your coming forced her to leave. She was not prepared to face a white robe such as you, but she will return. Both of us must be gone. Are you dying? How can you go anywhere? Yes, in moments I will die. When night falls, I will return to life and spend the night looking forward to the dawn, when the Queen will come and tear my flesh, ending my life once more. What can I do? How can I help you? You are helping already. Look. The wounds closing. What is happening? How? Your goodness, your love. So might my brother have saved me, if he possessed the courage to enter the abyss himself. Give me your arm, nephew. I can walk. We must reach the portal before the Queen returns. Are you sure you can manage? I must. I have no choice. Quickly now. Uncle, here, take your staff. It will aid your steps. I would have trained you myself, gone with you to watch the testing. I am so proud, so young to do this, to enter the abyss. The Queen! We can't outrun her. The portal is so far away. We don't need to run. Look at the portal, Palin. Concentrate on it. It is right in front of you. I don't understand. Concentrate. Palin tried, but he kept seeing his father's face, the dragon ripping his uncle's flesh. The shadow grew still darker, dark as his own fear. Don't be afraid. Concentrate. Excellent, young one. Do not hesitate. The way back is difficult, not like coming through. Go ahead. I can stand on my own. I will follow. Hurry, Uncle. We must close it. The Queen will come back into the world. All in good time, my dear nephew. All in good time. To be continued. Thank you for tuning in to this DragonLance Saga reading. What did you think of the comic? Have you ever read DragonLance comics before? Feel free to email me at info@dlsaga.com or leave a comment below. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the DragonLance Saga, and I thank you for joining me in the celebration. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with DragonLance Saga, and until next time, Slanjavar!